And in other news, controversial cleric Paul Mackenzie has been jailed for 12 months for the offence of operating a filming studio and producing films without a valid license.
Malindi Senior Resident Magistrate Olga Onalo further slapped Mackenzie with another 6-month jail term for being in possession and exhibition of films to the public through Times TV without an operating license.
Here's that story.
Paul Mackenzie is now officially a guest of the state for the next 1.5 years after he was convicted of operating a film studio and producing films, being in possession and exhibition of films to the public without a valid license. The controversial cleric who has been in remand will be committed to prison after the probation officer recommended that he be denied an alternative of a fine.
Cap 222 laws of Kenya provides that any person who is guilty of an offence under this act shall be liable to a fine not exceeding 100,000 shillings or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 5 years or to both such fine and imprisonment.
The office argued that he was still a threat to the vulnerable and unsuspecting members of the public, and such the potential for harm ought to be a genuine concern.
In light of the foregoing, I do consider that the accused person is 50 years of age, his remorsefulness, and the fact that he indeed learnt his lesson and closed down shop and relocated, thus does not operate and run the said Good News International Church, and that he sold off his TV station. I also consider the length of time taken for this case to be concluded, the resources that may have been resulting thereof, that he is a family man.
A report vehemently opposed by his lawyers.
The report is supposed to be used as a guide for your honors exercising your discretion and applying the principles of sentencing.
While he retains the right to appeal, the two sentences expected to be served concurrently mean that Mackenzie will be answering to criminal charges related to the Shakahola massacre from prison.
I hereby sentence the accused person to 12 months imprisonment, while in respect to count 3, the accused person's explanation of not knowing the need for a license from the Film Classification Board, having obtained a broadcasting one, is a reasonable, though not entirely acceptable, as ignorance of the law is no defense, hence the resulting conviction. And in light of the same, I sentence the accused to 6 months imprisonment. The sentences shall run concurrently.
Ruth Wambui for Easy Friday.